Hello, all. Welcome to yet another insightful episode of Alumni Chronicles from Intrax. Today, we are joined by Avismita Saha, who transitioned from a quality assurance background into a business analyst role. While Avismita already had strong industry experience, she wanted to move into a more business focused role and upskill practically. After joining PIBA, she successfully made the shift, securing multiple offers. Let's hear her journey. So, welcome, Avismita. Thank you so much for joining with us today. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Rishi, for having me today.
Yeah, so Avismita, let's just start the conversation. So, you can just introduce yourself and briefly share your journey from the QA to the BA side to the audience.
Yes. So I have done my PTech in computer science from West Bengal. So I'm from basically come from West Bengal, but right now I have moved to Bangalore.
Okay.
And so I have approx 10 years of experience. And throughout 10 years, I was working as a QA. So from a manual tester to automation tester, I have done all those coding to the documentation, the test cases creation. And then it's been a month. I have moved my career as a PA from a
Yeah.
QA to a BA. So after I have joined the PIBA session, and
Hmm.
then I get the chance to become a proper BA, a
Yeah.
proper move into a proper business analyst role. So
Hmm.
yeah, here I am. So I have joined Cushman and Wakefield as a business analyst there, and
Okay.
as it is a real estate organization, and I'm working for their internal product. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's great. It's that.
Yes, inspiring, Vismita, because having these many years of experience and then, you taking the courage to make a transition. I think that is something which is inspiring, and even others who are, feeling confused, you can always listen to Avismita on the transition part. So again, I'm just curious, Avismita, again, having these many, like you said, 10 years of experience in the QA side. So what made you think about the transition, or what made you decide to move to the BA role?
So the main reason for I move is to that when I moved to London for couple of years
Yeah.
there, when I was there also I was working as a QA automation engineer, but there I closely work with the business analyst, and there
Mm.
I actually get to understand, I get the flavor of working as a business analyst. So I
Okay.
have done I have not directly worked with them, but I have shadowed the business analyst of my team. So I get
Okay.
the flavor that okay, yes, I have interest in this role. And
Mm.
as I was a QA for the decade, so for me it was like kind of a monotonous work. I'm not
Mm.
getting a proper like that key for every day that yes, I need to work that.
Mm.
So that is what I needed to shift my role, and
Mm.
I'm more of a business person. Like I understand business more than understand the technical
Okay.
solutions and all the technical problems. So yeah,
Yeah.
that is why I have choose as a business analyst.
Completely understood, Avismita. So again, during this journey, you might have had a lot of challenges or a lot of fears. Again, it is not something that is very easy for you to make the transition. So I mainly want to understand the fears or challenges you had while making this shift.
Yeah. So it was like I was trying to move as a BA from like last year, 2025.
Hmm.
Okay. So it was not, for me, it was not easy at all. I have done couple of online courses which are available in the popular websites. So I have
Okay.
done those. I have given one or two interviews, and those were like, I was completely blank. I don't know anything. And they were
Okay.
asking those questions, and I was complete blank. So for
Yeah.
me, it was like, no, I cannot do that. Like you are going into a interview and you are not prepared at all. You just don't know the basics of a
Yeah.
business analyst. So it is not going to work. So then I started searching for something, a
Hmm.
course for me who can actually give me the proper understanding,
Okay.
and getting the a perfect course for me. I mean, getting into the PI, it
Hmm.
was like a journey for me. I have searched like LinkedIn, I have searched throughout. Like I have
Okay.
seen posts from people, like there are multiple people are over there in the LinkedIn. So
Hmm.
they post that they do courses, they do this, they do that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, s- these were not like feeling that perfect for me.
Understood.
So
Yeah.
and one day suddenly one day I saw a post from Divanshu, and I searched about him in LinkedIn, and then I went to the Interactex
Hmm.
the website, and
Hmm.
there was a exam link for that, how are you confident about the BA, like how, I mean, that was that some. So I give that course, I
Okay.
give that exam, and
Mm.
I got around 40%.
Okay.
And that was not a perfect score. It
Mm.
is not a convincing score as well. So
Yeah.
then I talked to Devanshu, and I was really convinced. And the first meeting was actually very convincing for me. And I made my mind that yes, I am going to learn from this guy only.
Mm.
So yeah, that is how all the
Okay.
journey from Nokive to a BA, that is how I get into the course.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can clearly understand that you have done a lot of research and then you were able to get that, exact reason why you have to move and how you have to move from that QA to BA role. Okay, inspiring. So you said about coming into the PIBA. So how exactly did PIBA help you move from the QA mindset you had to the BA mindset?
So this is the game changer course for me. So it was the course that I was looking for. So
Mm.
the PIBO is not a just it is not just a course. It is the real time course for me. So it was, I mean, it was not like the other courses, like they are just giving you the theory that this and that, this and that.
Yeah.
But here in this PIBA course, I have actually learned how the BA work day to day.
Hmm.
So how they do the documentation, how they do the wireframing. So there are like couple of wireframing tools I have learned from this course.
Okay.
How the documentations work, how the BRD work, how the FRDs work, how user stories are work, how
Hmm.
I should write as a BA. So that I am actually currently writing. So I can relate it to anything.
Yeah.
So these are the things I get to learn from this course only. And moreover, one more thing, the
Hmm.
question answers. So the when Devanshu was teaching, he used
Yeah.
to give us a question answers. So
Hmm.
like the interview question answers, the answers, the way he used to give us the, if when I started giving the same answers to the interviews, I started feeling that yes, I can crack this interview. I am going to crack the interview, and I did.
Yeah.
So the answers were made into frame into such a nice way that
Hmm.
you feel confident while you are answering them.
Okay, okay. So I can relate to that and I can say that you have got that practical understanding.
Yes.
And then I think the second point that you mentioned was regarding the confidence that you had while
Yeah.
attending the interview. So all
Yes.
the questions or all the scenario based questions you were able to
Mm.
exactly think from a BA point of view. So I think that is the difference when you have taken the PIB and what is the takeaway for you from PI.
Yes. And one more thing I should mention, that
Yeah.
the home assignments used to given to us,
Hmm.
and those were actually not given to us like that, okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
He used to review them. He used to give the opinion to us that these
Hmm.
are your mistakes, you should improve in these cases. So these
Okay.
are the main thing we should get from a course, that
Hmm.
anyone can give us the theoretical knowledge, but
Yeah.
how we can implement and how we are implementing from the
Hmm.
from the non-domain, then
Hmm.
that is the main thing for us. That is how we learn that okay, this is the structure we should follow in a real time. So yeah,
Okay.
it was, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So since you mentioned about the structure or the the way that you have to think or way that you have to explain it to the interviewer. So any other specific guidance or session, like say the mock interview or the any other
Yeah.
specific session which you felt okay, this helped me the most?
Yeah, apart from the course session, the mock interview session was also very good for me.
Hmm.
So, I mean, when I actually gave the gave the mock interview, before that also, before that only, I got that offer from Kushman. Not
Hmm.
only Kushman, I got 3 offers just before that mock interview.
Okay, great.
So I mean, mock interview give me that confidence that okay, yes, I mean, if I if I want to achieve more, I can get more.
Yeah.
And I get to understand that the real flavor, because the interviewer, the person who took my mock interview, is in the real time working,
The
and
expert.
he actually gave me that yes, these are the real BA life.
Yeah.
and these are the actual works that BA do in day-to-day basis. So I
Hmm.
get the real exposure from him as well. So it actually helped me a lot.
Okay, okay. So I think confidence is that one point
Yeah,
which you
yeah,
emphasized. When you receive this multiple offers,
yes,
even from the big organizations.
yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, any other specific thing that you wanted to mention when we talk about how the session helped you in cracking the interviews or positioning yourself? Again, when you come from a QA background with close to 10 years of experience, positioning yourself as a BA in the next organization will be a little bit, kind of
Yeah.
difficult. So how did you handle that?
So I mean, yeah, the first thing from QA to BA, and second of the thing was the domain. So I was
Hmm.
into I the 10 years I have worked into multiple domain as a QA, but
Yeah.
not like a single domain I was a master about. But
Hmm.
when I was into the course, I mean, Divanshu told us that you don't need to learn a domain like from like A to Z. You
Hmm.
just have that confidence that you can work in any domain, and
Yeah.
that when I was giving the interview for Pushman, they
Hmm.
actually asked me that question that
Hmm.
like you are not from real estate domain, then how can you cope up with that domain?
Yeah.
And for that I can gave that answer like very confidently that
Yeah.
for a BA it's not really needed that we need to have like a proper knowledge throughout
Hmm.
a domain. We can learn any domain. It's not a rocket science. So
Exactly.
exactly the thinking, so the
Hmm.
mind shift he has given us, it's not
Hmm.
just a theory or not just a practical knowledge. He has given us the confidence as well as
Hmm.
the mind shift that how
Yeah.
you should tackle a situation, how you
Hmm.
should be confident in a situation that is like
Hmm.
not known to you. So that was the
Correct.
very biggest thing for when someone is trying to switch.
Yes, yes. I think those are even the folks who are listening to this. You can also note this. So the confidence and the mindset is something which you have to develop so that be like what Avismita said. Be it any domain, you can learn it on the go or you can learn it accordingly. So Avismita, like if I ask you like what advice you can give somebody who's an experienced professional like you, let's say coming from the QA background, if they want to make a transition.
Yeah, so one advice I can give, so be confident, like whatever you are doing, do it from your heart and try to learn the practical knowledge. It's not about just theory. Just you learn, okay, what is BRD, what is FRD, but if you don't write them in your own hands, you just cannot have that confidence. You have to prepare yourself with the diagrams, all the wireframings, everything you have to prepare for yourself. So be confident, practice a lot, and if you want to move, Divanshu is here. The course is here. You can just enroll in it. Yeah, you
Sure.
get the practical knowledge actually.
Yes. Yeah. So thank you for that. And so again, we are in this AI driven era. So we are seeing a lot of AI tools out there in the market. So how are you seeing it from your role as a BA or in your organization if you are trying to use some AI tools in your day to day work?
Yeah, so every day, like a co-pilot is my new friend now. Yeah. So, like as a BA, so I mean, as a new BA for me,
Yeah.
so Copilot is helping me a lot in writing the documentation. So,
Okay.
if from a non BA, I'm trying to write a proper, perfect documentation,
Hmm.
and if I don't have Copilot with me now,
Hmm.
it would be like a very long task for me to think
Oh.
about everything.
Hmm.
Refining we can do, anyone can do, but
Yeah.
giving the proper thought and the prompts, actually when we have are in PIBA, the
Hmm.
prompts were given to us, and I am actually using those prompts in my real time. So those
Yeah.
prompts are
Hmm.
actually helping me to get the proper user story, to write down the proper user stories,
Hmm.
those wireframings, everything. So
Yeah.
yes, Copilot is my new best friend now. And yeah, and other tools are also I'm looking, but I'm not using more of them, but yeah, I'm checking out.
Okay, okay, that's great to know. Yeah, I think we all should be aware about the new AI tools coming in the market, which can help a BA in different applications or use cases. So I think we are almost at the end of our conversation. So my last question would be, if you would describe your PIB journey in one line, what would it be?
Okay, so It was a game changer course for me. I have done a lot of courses online. Don't do anything when you are not ready to do it. So
Hmm.
do something when where you get a practical knowledge, not just a theoretical knowledge. So
Hmm.
PIB is this is something I'm really grateful to, and that is the course which give me that exposure. It's not a like not other courses, because I have seen other courses as well where there are like 100
Hmm.
150 students are there, and for a person, a teacher cannot is not possible for a teacher to check every one of them individually. But
True.
here in PIB, when I was in the course, we were around 28 people.
Yeah.
And not only the one, so the whole team has actually taken care of the individual person. And that
Hmm.
is something we need. So
Okay. Yeah.
if you are coming to PIB, you know you are in good hands. So from learning to the resume, like the resume clarification, the resume creation, the
Yeah.
LinkedIn profile update, the mock interviews,
Hmm.
everything, and the group, of course, the alumni group we have, it
Yeah.
is like a huge support. So if someone comes to me and asks for like a referral, of course I can give that. I would be happy to give that. And same for me, if I'm going to get a referral from a company, it is like a huge alumni group, and that is also a very grateful for us. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah, we are also super happy and proud of your achievements as a BA, cracking three offers, and that too from big organizations. And now you are happily enjoying your new
yes.
role, especially in big field as a BA. And yeah, we wish all the best and all the success to you. So let's stay in touch and keep connected. And we as a community should always help each other and grow so that we can be helpful to each other.
Yeah,
With
sure.
that, I think let's wind this conversation. And so, looking forward to another interesting conversation with you sometime soon. So,
Yeah,
all the best,
definitely.
Avismita. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rishi.
Yeah.